And what can I get for you?
Doesn't half taste good today. Nicely settled. Cold. Straight from the cellar. Not like that. Oh, too. What?
Is that all you know?
What else is?
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
I'm sorry.
Well, can't be helped. Let's hope things get better.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you've got to carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what? They say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid the bills.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, isn't it?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
What did you say about the smith?
Radovan, a decent sort. He's got some odd ways and he curses like the devil at times. But there's no finer blacksmith. His smithy's in Takov. That's a bit out of the way, but he always does such a good job. Folks don't mind going the extra distance.
What did you say about the miller?
Crazel. He's a bit of a rogue. Spends all his time in Lower Semine Mill, pretending to mill flour.
Excuse me? He doesn't mill flour, then?
Aye, he does. But it's just I've heard tell that he gets up to all sorts of things there. Witchery and the like.
I'll go and start with those sacks.
Nice and steady, so you don't do your back in.
Of course. Hey!
When their time comes,
A large
I'll
beer
take
for
her
me.
to the butcher. And the more I think about
God be with you.
it, the clearer it
And
is
with
to
you.
me that
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
We're messengers from Rattay, here to deliver a letter to Lord von Burgov, in the name of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dworitz and Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Hear that, Crazel? A messenger, he says. Looks more like a scarecrow to me.
He's a lame liar, all right. But he knows how to spin a good yarn. You can't deny him that.
I'm not lying. We're messengers. But everything got out of hand somehow.
Well, whether you're lying or not, no one will believe a word you say in them rags. What do they call you, lad? Ain't got a name, eh?
That pal of his called him Henry.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts. What do you know about it?
That's right. A big affair in Samin.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow. Not me, though. I couldn't give a toss.
Because you weren't invited, eh?
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Samin and the bailiff's lass? We're all just playthings in God's hands. One day, our earthly bonds will vanish in time, like smoke.
Trying to sound clever again, are you, Crazel?
All I'm saying is that these petty affairs of men leave me cold.
Sod that, it's gonna be big. Even Lord von Burgo himself is gonna be at the wedding. And he hardly ever shows his face in public.
Would it be possible to get to von Burgov, even though he keeps his distance from people?
I don't know. He's either locked away in his castle or traveling somewhere. And he's powerful and important. So the only chance of meeting him is at the wedding. At least for us who are invited.
And everybody will want something from him. You'll be dancing for joy, I can tell you.
Could someone get to the wedding without an invitation?
Someone? You mean? Forget it, looking like that.
Well, I think it might be possible, using certain methods. Play of light and shadow, a cloak as black as night.
What are you going on about? More Miller's witchery?
All right. I won't say another word.
Semin's bound to keep a damn close eye on his big day. So you won't get in without an invitation.
So, how can I get to the wedding?
The best thing would be to find a job that we needed there.
Aye. There's always lots of hands needed at a wedding. As the hours pass and the guests raise their goblets, they'll lower their guard.
I'd like to ask about the...
You've heard all...
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? That makes two of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards, when I'm swamped with work. If you're not talking shit, and you can wield a hammer, and if you prove your worth...
Why would you work at a forge? And I can get you to that wedding, too.
Leave it out, you rogue. I asked him first.
Interesting offers.
Don't leave it too fucking...
If you're after more than just brute force and fire, you'll find me in Lower Samin.
And me in Takov.
About that...
Drop by.
Or the Takov...
I haven't...
What's that? You've got...
That's
just a cup. That's...
When it's... Alright.
If you...
So it's...
Aye.
But...
I've got...
Wait.
We set up... It was only... We lost...
Can't say... But it's... Farewell.
Farewell.
Who? With a cup, of course. Who else? What do you mean?
I'll go and start with...
Nice.
When their time comes, I'll take it.
Good day.
Good day.
How are you?
Could be better.
Going down night? Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
That's a long name. I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No. I'll just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
I heard your sister's getting married.
Indeed she is. It's going to be a grand affair. There are even guests coming from Gutenberg. Even Lord von Berghoff is coming. That's how important my family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way.
You must...
Aye.
Odd.
What's part of life's, but... but...
Thanks.
Wait a minute, it occurred... You know what?
You'd invite...
You'd have... You...
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me.
To take her away, somewhere she's out of sight. You know, so she's safe. Safe? What?
If I was you, I'd take it.
I couldn't manage a pig.
I'll have a beer.
She stamps and bites when she's upset. Easy does it. Deep breath.
These ones here... Oh, come on!
I'll have some wine. What do you mean? I'll take her to the butcher. And the more I think about it, the clearer it is. We could come up with a plan to take her away. Somewhere she's
Finished.
out of sight.
Your turn.
You know, so she's safe.
My God, if things keep going that way, I won't get to throne.
There'd have to be two of us. I couldn't manage a pig that size on my own. She's strong.
Damn it! They're yours, lad.
Bites when she's upset. Easy does it. Deep breath. We'll talk
My
about it.
God.
Bloody hell. You've played before. Admit it.
True. I can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin.
Well, we were playing for something else.
Well, it's not that easy, you know.
You were lying, then?
A bit. But look on the bright side.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
you can still get to the wedding as a lackey.
What do you mean? Deal. Mind where you're going.
Ruin their time.
Cheers.
Or take her to
Cheers.
the butcher.
Cheers.
And the more I think about it,
Cheers.
the clearer it is to me.
Good day.
Good day.
We could come up with a plan to take her away.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed. And it did the... It's... What?
Vom Sackand Youngs, it's the... There'll be lot...
What?
Because...
Oh, and...
Like us. Well, there's... I know... We can... I'm seeing... All right, I understand. I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favour.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Hungry as an ox. And she stamps and bites when she's upset.
Oh, I feel a bit sick.
Easy does it. Deep breaths. We'll talk about it later. If I decided to steal her, would you help me?
What? Who?
With a cup, of course. Who else?
What do you mean? Deal.
One day, when their time comes, I'll take her to the butcher.
Here you go.
And the more I think about it, the clearer it is to me that I can't do it. We could come up with a plan to take her away. Somewhere she's out of sight. You know.
I'm sorry.
Butcher? Safe? What?
Gonna lose a hold. 2 of us.
The innkeeper told me we should move the sacks.
So what are you waiting for?
Who
I'm
goes to a
bored to
town
death already.
stinking
I'll
like
move
that?
each sack so you
A
can get
beggar,
back.
that's
But don't expect no more from me.
They remind me of those who know me already. True. And to cap it all, you're a stranger, so you should mind your manners, huh?
You're right, Svatoplo.
Christ! Pardon me.
We should kick both of you out, just to be on the safe side.
You're just an idiot, a stupid, ignorant village yokel.
Hey, your insults are starting to fucking annoy me. Here from God knows where, talked out of his ass, and it's then rude.
What did you say?
Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? Or what the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stop insulting our dead companions!
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Did you hear what that lying nobody wants?
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared. Hey, you! Get your sweetheart and fuck off out of our village. Both of you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
He's...
Stop beating him! Leave him alone!
Back your ass up!
Fuck you! Leave him alone!
Oh, these days...
Fucking pay you back!
We're gonna get you, you arson! That's it!
Let him have it!
You should have fucking stayed out of it!
Fuck you!
Ain't had enough yet?
Show your stuff!
Slice him up!
Nice strike! Believe in yourself. Will you won't come so you'll be that? Oh, rip your ass open!
Get it!
And us? You won't get me. Fuck that.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
What? My fault? You can't be serious. Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking pillory?
I've travelled the world over, and let me tell you, our home truly is the most
This is a bad You...
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you! I've had it up to here with you! With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life! You're fucking useless! You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt!
Oh, that's it. I can...
That...
You don't...
That's... You're like...
Well...
And... Oh, don't you... I have to...
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Uncle Bogo!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
I suppose I really do need to
over
find
here.
some job. I'll find... Without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Well, come on. I don't bite.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well. Not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomka always says, bruises build character.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Where are you headed, if you're only passing through here?
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a Groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
What do you want to do in the city?
Oh,
Don't get...
You...
Do you...
They...
Do you think...
No.
I don't...
Well, more like...
How does...
But, Stanya...
And...
And...
Where am I?
In the...
Should I...
Now, try not...
There's no...
At least... And what...
What could you... Well, yeah...
Wow. Well...
Thanks.
She's done...
I really...
I
haven't...
The... He...
Wow.
Yeah... Don't... There's a...
And which...
South... Once... Though...
Do you know...
Betty...
I'm not...
If you...
My mate...
Well...
How much...
From... So...
Oh, well.
Don't worry. You'll manage.
Don't cause any trouble, got it?
God be with you. How's the watch going?